My real intention with this video is to calibrate what I feel and myself with the rest of the community and with my viewership, with you guys that actually look at my videos and base your opinions off of what I say. So these are two 5x4x3 blades, and I'm showing you these two. One of them is very old, one of them is pretty new, and I'm showing you these two because I actually prefer the older one. So this DAL 5x4x3 blade is a direct replica of the HQ 5x4x3, the very original HQ blade, which is still, in my opinion, the best flying acrobatic blade. It's also great for racing. The only issue is that it's extremely fragile. This prop is a direct replica of that, and it's made of polycarbonate, so it's far, far, far more durable. I think that this is probably one of the most durable blades that are available to us, and it's so thin too. It does weigh slightly more because it is a dense polycarbonate material as opposed to the glass fiber material of the HQ original prop. They had to make two variations of this prop because they probably got the pitch wrong in the first one, or the absolute direct replica did not fit this material. I'm not sure, but this is the V2 blade. I don't even know if they sell the V1 blade anymore. I'm sure you can find it on their site. I prefer this blade to the new V1S, and I felt something weird with the original V1S that I didn't really think about, but now I'm presenting it to you because you guys can get these props and feel it for yourself, and I really want you to try them and see if what I'm saying is accurate to what you are feeling as well. I really want to calibrate myself with more than just myself. The V1S prop, what it did was it added this little scoop. So this little scoop in the middle, let me compare it to the old one. This scoop in the middle of the blade is what they changed. As I keep saying, I don't think that this prop is truly engineered. I think there's just somebody chiseling away at some clay somewhere, and this little scoop in the middle makes a pretty drastic difference in the flight feel. The original V1S had a little bit less thrust than the polycarbonate or original HQ 5x4x3, but what it did do is increased efficiency, maybe 10-15%. But efficiency aside, it also made the throttle more soft, more squishy, I want to say. And what they did with the 4.3 pitch prop, this newer one, is that they just made that scoop a little bit more scoopy. They just made it a more drastic scoop. And what that did was it made the throttle even more mushy. So now you're starting to see what these minor variations in the props really do. Thank you, HQ, for making these minor variations for us to try, because you can take a look. You can try the very original HQ prop, and then you can try the polycarbonate prop, and then you can try the V1S, and then you can try the V1S 4.3 pitch, and you can feel the difference between all of these props. The V1S will be a softer, more mushy throttle, and the V1S 4.3 will be an even more mushy, softer throttle. And my main issue with this prop is that it's unpredictable. When you put it on a relatively heavier build, above 475 grams, it becomes really unpredictable. You're coming out of a dive and you just blip the throttle to pull out of the dive, and you don't exactly know what the quad is going to do. To me, it feels like I'm just completely unsure. Sometimes I get a pop, sometimes I get a dip, sometimes something happens. It's not my battery sagging, it's the prop that's weird, because I don't have that issue with most other props. The 5x4x3 that's polycarbonate from DAL doesn't have that issue, and I prefer this particular polycarbonate over all the other ones because the Racecraft one is also very good. You can try the Racecraft one. It flies extremely similar to the DAL variation, but the Racecraft one is made of more of a resin, or I don't know what it's made of, but the material that it's made of, it dents more than this version, than this polycarbonate from DAL. The DAL version, it just kind of chips away at the edge, so the edge of the prop still stays nice and sharp, whereas the Racecraft version, it dents and you start getting this whizzing noise from the prop that's like just weird. It's just really just a noise preference. They both fly very, very similar, and they both have very, very similar durabilities. So that's it. Please try these props. See if what I'm saying is accurate. I want to be accurate when I present this. At this point, I have enough of a following to really have to be accurate, because it's not just talking to my friends. Please let me know in the comments. Please definitely let me know in the comments. And don't forget to floss.